stop scrolling. Imagine living like royalty in a stunning European paradise on just $500 a month. Too good to be true? Well, it's not. Croatia, with its breathtaking coastlines, rich history, and vibrant culture, offers all of this and more. Whether you're strolling through ancient cities, soaking up the Mediterranean sun, or experiencing the warmth of local hospitality, Croatia has become one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to make this dream life a reality, revealing exactly how you can live comfortably in this beautiful country without breaking the bank. Croatia is a country that truly offers everything: beautiful beaches, breathtaking views, and an incredibly affordable lifestyle, especially for a European destination. You might be wondering, can you really live here on just $500 a month? That's exactly what I'm going to reveal to you today. You'll be amazed at how much this stunning country has to offer, from its charming historical cities to delicious food and even the hidden gems that only locals know about. Whether you're exploring ancient streets, indulging in fresh seafood by the coast, or discovering peaceful spots off the beaten path, Croatia surprises you at every turn. And the best part? All of this can be yours without breaking the bank. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to live in this European paradise for a fraction of what you'd expect to pay. I know what you're probably thinking. $500 in Europe? That seems impossible. But here's the truth: Croatia has a cost of living that is much lower than most other European countries. You can rent a comfortable apartment, dine out at great restaurants, travel around, and still have money left over. Picture yourself enjoying a coffee at a cafe with an amazing view of the Adriatic Sea, and it only costs you a couple of dollars. It's not a dream, it's the reality of living in Croatia. I'm here to break everything down for you, showing you how this beautiful country isn't just a place to visit, but a place you could actually live in, and do so affordably. Croatia might not have been on your radar until now, but it's quickly becoming one of the most popular destinations in Europe. Located along the beautiful Adriatic coast, this country is home to hundreds of stunning islands. Ancient towns like Dubrovnik and lush, green landscapes perfect for hiking or simply enjoying the great outdoors. Whether you're strolling through cobblestone streets or soaking in views of the sea, Croatia offers something for everyone. And the best part? It's incredibly affordable. The cost of living here is much lower than many other European countries, making it not only an attractive place to visit, but also an accessible place to live. With its rich history, charming towns, and breathtaking nature, Croatia has become a hidden gem that more and more people are discovering. The combination of affordability and beauty makes it a dream destination for anyone looking to experience the best of Europe without breaking the bank. Let's talk money and see what $500 will actually get you in Croatia. First, the basics. Rent. In a city like Split, you can rent a comfortable one-bedroom apartment for as low as $150 a month. That's right, just $150. It's less than half of what you would pay in many popular European cities like Paris, London, or Amsterdam. So already, you're off to a good start. Now, let's look at food. If you enjoy cooking at home, groceries will cost you around $150 to $200 a month. That's enough for you to stock up on everything from fresh produce to pantry staples. When you're in the mood to eat out, you're already looking at spending just $5 to $10 for a meal at a local restaurant. Imagine sitting down for a delicious plate of fresh seafood by the Adriatic Sea, and it's only costing you a few bucks. It's not just affordable, it's enjoyable too. To put this into perspective, let's do a quick comparison. In cities like Paris, London, or Amsterdam, $500 won't get you far. In fact, you'd struggle to get by on $1,000 a month in those cities. But in Croatia, you're not just scraping by, you're living a comfortable life. Your $500 budget here doesn't just cover the basics. It allows you to experience the beauty and culture that Croatia has to offer, without the financial stress that comes with other European countries. But wait, before you start packing your bags, there are a few hidden costs you need to know about. While Croatia offers low living expenses, there are still some additional costs you should keep in mind. For example, transportation. Public transport in cities like Zagreb or Split costs around $1.50 per ride. It's a small cost, but something to budget for if you're planning on using it regularly. Then, there are utilities like electricity, water, and heating. These are typically around $50 to $100 per month, depending on the size of your apartment and how much you use. If you're in a larger apartment or prefer to keep the AC running, your bill may be on the higher end. It's nothing that will break the bank, but it's something to keep in mind. Another thing to note is the internet. Croatia has fast, reliable internet, which is fantastic for anyone working remotely or streaming videos. However, depending on your needs, you may have to pay a little extra for faster speeds. Still, the price for high-speed internet here is much lower than in many other European countries, so it's a good deal overall. One final thing to consider is taxes. While Croatia's tax rates are fairly standard, it's important to remember that if you're planning on staying long-term, you might be subject to some additional fees for residency or permits. These costs aren't huge, but there's something to keep in mind when you're planning your budget. Despite these small costs, Croatia's low cost of living makes it a dream destination for anyone on a tight budget. When you consider that rent, food, and transportation can be covered for just $500, it's easy to see why so many people are choosing to live here. Whether you're spending your days exploring ancient towns, enjoying the stunning Adriatic coastline, or hiking in lush green landscapes, Croatia offers a lifestyle that's affordable, beautiful, and filled with adventure. Living in Croatia on $500 a month is entirely possible. The cost of living is incredibly low compared to other European destinations, and while there are a few hidden costs, they are manageable. So, if you've ever dreamed of living in Europe without breaking the bank, Croatia might just be the perfect place for you. Croatia's geography is truly one of a kind in Europe, stretching over 1,000 islands along the stunning Adriatic Sea. Croatia offers an endless coastline filled with crystal-clear waters, beautiful beaches, and dramatic cliffs. Whether you're a beach lover, a hiking enthusiast, or simply someone who loves nature, this country has it all, from hiking through the hills of Istria, where the views stretch out over the sea, to wandering through ancient olive groves that have stood the test of time. There's always something new to discover. If you're lucky enough to catch one of Croatia's famous sunsets, you'll feel like you're stepping right into a postcard. The colors are so vivid, and the views so breathtaking. It is easy to see why these sunsets are often considered some of the best in the world. Beyond its natural beauty, Croatia's culture is just as remarkable. The country has a rich history that dates back thousands of years, and this history is deeply woven into its culture. Walking through the cobbled streets of cities like Split, you'll find ancient Roman architecture right next to modern-day cafes and shops. It's a perfect blend of the old and the new, where you can sip a coffee in a cafe that's just a stone's throw away from a centuries-old building. The contrast makes you feel like you're living in both the past and the present at the same time. If you head to Dubrovnik, the old town feels like a living museum, with its medieval walls, narrow streets, and stunning views of the sea. Every corner is steeped in history, making it a must-visit for anyone wanting to experience Croatia's heritage firsthand. But it's not just about the buildings and the streets, it's the people that make Croatia special. Croatians are known for their warm and welcoming nature. Whether you're visiting a small village or a bustling city, you'll find that the locals are eager to share their culture with you. They love to show off their traditional food, from fresh seafood to delicious local pastries, and are always happy to strike up a conversation. Music is also a big part of Croatian culture. You'll often hear the sounds of local instruments, like tamburikas, playing in the background as you explore. Croatians are proud of their heritage, and they take every opportunity to pass it on to visitors, whether it's through stories, food, or just sharing a laugh in addition to the lively culture. Croatia's diverse regions each have their own unique vibe. In the coastal areas, you'll feel the Mediterranean influence with its laid-back atmosphere, while inland, the countryside offers a more traditional feel, where life moves at a slower pace. Both places have their own charm, and the contrast between them makes the country even more interesting to explore. Whether you're enjoying the coastal lifestyle, exploring ancient cities, or experiencing the local customs, Croatia's culture will leave you with a deep appreciation for this beautiful country. In short, Croatia isn't just a place with stunning landscapes, it's a country rich in history and culture, where the people, the food, and the traditions make it feel like home. Whether you're relaxing on the beach, walking through ancient towns, or chatting with the locals, you'll quickly realize that Croatia is a destination that has something to offer everyone. The combination of natural beauty and deep-rooted culture makes it one of Europe's most unique and unforgettable places. Living in Croatia is all about slowing down and appreciating the little things. Unlike the fast-paced lifestyles of big cities like London or New York, life here encourages you to take it easy. Your mornings might start with a cup of espresso by the water, watching the world go by as the sun rises over the Adriatic Sea. The pace is slower, and people are focused on enjoying each moment. Long, leisurely dinners with friends or family are the norm, where you can savor your food, share stories, and relax into the evening. In Croatia, there's no rush. Life is about connecting with others and finding joy in the simple pleasures like good food, great company, and the beauty of nature. One of the best parts of the Croatian lifestyle is the food. Croatian cuisine is a wonderful mix of Mediterranean flavors with a focus on fresh, local ingredients. Fresh seafood is a big part of the diet here, and you'll find plenty of small seafood restaurants offering daily specials at incredibly affordable prices. In fact, eating out in Croatia is often cheaper than getting a fast food meal in some other countries. Whether it's a plate of grilled fish, fresh shellfish, or seafood risotto, you can be sure the food is not only delicious, but also fresh and healthy. Olives are another staple of the Croatian diet, and you'll see them in many dishes, from salads to spreads. The country is known for its olive oil, which is often used to enhance the natural flavors of local ingredients. It's not just about the food though, the local wines are also something to experience. Croatia has a long history of winemaking, and its wines are among the best in the world. Whether you're enjoying a glass of wine with dinner, or sipping it on a terrace overlooking the sea, the wine culture here is an essential part of the lifestyle. It's about taking your time to enjoy the flavors and savor the experience. In addition to the food, the Croatian lifestyle is about spending time outdoors and appreciating nature. The country is known for its beautiful landscapes, from the crystal clear waters of the Adriatic to the lush green hills and forests inland. People in Croatia enjoy spending time outside, whether it's taking a walk along the coast, hiking through the mountains, or relaxing on the beach. Many towns have a relaxed, welcoming atmosphere, where locals and visitors alike enjoy the beauty of the natural surroundings. The slower pace of life also means that people in Croatia value their free time and prioritize family and social connections. It's not uncommon for people to spend hours together over dinner, chatting, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. This focus on relationships and taking time for what really matters is a big part of the Croatian lifestyle. In a world that's constantly rushing, Croatia offers a refreshing change, a place where you can slow down, relax, and truly appreciate life. The Croatian lifestyle is also deeply connected to the country's rich history and culture. The traditions of the past are still very much alive in everyday life, whether it's through the food, the festivals, or the way people interact with one another. Croatia has a strong sense of community, and it's common for people to come together for celebrations, local events, or just to chat over coffee. The country's vibrant culture is reflected in the way people live, focused on family, friends, and enjoying the simple moments. In short, living in Croatia is about embracing a more relaxed, joyful way of life. Whether it's the delicious food, the friendly people, or the stunning natural beauty, there's always something to enjoy. The slower pace of life allows you to really appreciate the small things, and the emphasis on good food, great company, and a connection to nature makes Croatia a wonderful place to call home. So, what's the real secret to living like a local in Croatia? It's all about embracing the Croatian way of life, which is deeply connected to enjoying the simple pleasures of everyday living. Imagine spending your weekends at one of the many beautiful beaches along the Adriatic coast, where you can relax, swim, or just take in the stunning views. If you prefer being active, you can hike through national parks like Plitvice Lakes or Krka, surrounded by lush nature and waterfalls. Or, for something more tranquil, you could spend your day wandering through the charming, ancient villages hidden in the hills where time seems to slow down. These activities aren't just for tourists. They are part of how locals live and experience their country every day. It's not just about sightseeing, it's about becoming a part of the landscape, immersing yourself in the culture, and appreciating the slower pace of life. Living in Croatia means you'll often find yourself enjoying the outdoors, from the sun-kissed beaches to the quiet forests, or discovering the country's rich history in its villages and towns. Croatia is a place where you can easily forget about the hustle of big cities and live at your own pace. Whether you're sipping coffee in the morning sun, spending the afternoon in a local vineyard, or enjoying a long walk through a medieval town, you're sure to feel a deep connection to the land and its culture. The beauty of Croatia lies not just in its stunning landscapes, but in the way its people live, taking the time to appreciate life's little moments. Embracing this lifestyle means that every day feels like an opportunity to live in harmony with your surroundings, focusing on experiences that bring joy, peace, and connection. One of the reasons Croatia is becoming such a popular destination is the growing expat and digital nomad community. More and more people from all over the world are making Croatia their home. The country offers an appealing mix of affordable living, natural beauty, and a welcoming atmosphere, making it a perfect place for those seeking a lifestyle change. Cities like Split and Zagreb are increasingly known for being hotspots for remote workers, thanks to the country's great internet connectivity and growing number of co-working spaces. In these cities, you'll find digital nomads from all walks of life, working while enjoying everything Croatia has to offer. Whether you're working on your laptop by the beach, taking a break in a cozy cafe, or joining an online meeting from a co-working space, Croatia offers the perfect balance of work and play. For many expats and digital nomads, the draw of Croatia isn't just about the low cost of living. It is about the opportunity to enjoy life at a slower pace, while still having access to all the modern comforts. Remote workers love the reliable internet speeds in places like Split and Zagreb, which make it easy to stay connected while working from anywhere. The country's blend of old-world charm and modern infrastructure provides a comfortable setting to balance productivity and relaxation. In addition to the great workspaces and internet connectivity, you'll find plenty of cafes, restaurants, and cultural spots to explore during your downtime. Many digital nomads find that Croatia allows them to be more productive, while also leading a fulfilling, enjoyable life outside of work. But it's not just the remote workers who are finding a home in Croatia. The expat community in general is thriving, with people from all over the world coming to live, work, and enjoy the Croatian lifestyle. The locals are welcoming, and there's a strong sense of community in many of the cities and towns. Whether you're a digital nomad, a retiree, or someone just looking to experience a new way of life, you'll find a place for yourself in Croatia. It's a country that values its traditions, but also embraces modernity, offering the best of both worlds. The country's laid-back atmosphere makes it easy to settle in and feel at home. And with its beautiful landscapes and affordable living, Croatia continues to attract more people looking for a slower, more peaceful way of life. In short, living like a local in Croatia is about more than just visiting. It is about fully embracing the culture and lifestyle. Whether you're spending your days exploring nature, enjoying good food, or working remotely, you'll quickly feel a sense of belonging. Croatia offers a unique blend of history, culture, and modern conveniences that make it an ideal destination for anyone looking for a change of pace. With its growing expat and digital nomad community, Croatia is becoming a popular choice for people from all over the world, offering the perfect balance between work, life, and adventure. Here is a secret you want to find in most travel guides. Croatia's islands are stunning, but they're also surprisingly quiet. While the more popular islands like Hvar often attract plenty of tourists, there are many lesser-known islands that offer a much more peaceful and untouched experience. These hidden gems are where you'll truly feel the magic of Croatia. Picture yourself exploring quiet coves, walking through ancient stone villages, or relaxing on secluded beaches, all without the large crowds that tend to gather on the more famous islands. These lesser-known spots allow you to enjoy the country's natural beauty in a way that feels personal and authentic. You can escape the hustle and bustle and immerse yourself in a slower, more tranquil pace of life. Whether you're island hopping or simply relaxing in one of these hidden paradises, Croatia's islands offer the perfect blend of peace and beauty, giving you a truly unique experience. Another hidden treasure of Croatia is its wines and olive oil. If you're a fan of these, you're in for a treat. Croatia has a long history of winemaking, over 2,000 years, in fact. And despite this rich tradition, many of the country's lesser-known wines are world-class but still fly under the radar. Visiting local vineyards is a great way to experience the true spirit of Croatian winemaking. You can take tours of vineyards nestled in the countryside, where you can taste wine straight from the source and learn about the unique grape varieties grown in this region. Whether it's a crisp white from the Dalmatian coast or a robust red from Istria, Croatia's wines are a true reflection of the country's rich agricultural heritage. And the best part? You can take home a bottle of these delicious wines for under $10, which makes them both affordable and high quality. But wine isn't the only treat for your taste buds. Croatia is also famous for its olive oil, which is considered some of the best in the world. The country's warm Mediterranean climate is perfect for growing olives, and many small, family-owned farms still use traditional methods to produce their oil. The taste of Croatian olive oil is rich and full, with a unique blend of peppery, fruity, and grassy notes that come from the local olive varieties. When you visit Croatia, you can tour olive groves, learn about the production process, and sample oils that are so fresh and flavorful you'll never look at store-bought olive oil the same way again. Just like with the wines, you can bring home a bottle of this liquid gold for a very reasonable price, making it the perfect souvenir to remind you of your time in Croatia. One of the hidden secrets of Croatia is how the local people are so connected to the land and its traditions. Many locals still live much like they have for centuries, relying on agriculture, fishing, and winemaking to sustain themselves. This connection to the land is reflected in the way they live slowly, intentionally, and with a deep respect for their natural surroundings. Whether it's a family-run vineyard, an olive grove passed down through generations, or a quiet fishing village, you'll find that the spirit of Croatia is rooted in its rich agricultural heritage. When you visit these places, you don't just see a tourist destination. You experience a way of life that's been preserved over centuries, and you get to connect with the people who are the heart and soul of the country. Croatia's rich cultural heritage is also something that often goes unnoticed by tourists. While many people know about the country's stunning beaches and historical cities, there's so much more to discover beyond the popular spots. Hidden villages in the hills offer a glimpse into a way of life that's unchanged for centuries. You'll find old stone houses, narrow streets, and friendly locals who are eager to share their stories. In these quiet corners of the country, you can truly experience the authentic Croatian lifestyle, where time seems to stand still and the pace of life is much slower. Even the food in Croatia tells a story of tradition and heritage. While many visitors flock to the big cities for their culinary experiences, the heart of Croatian cuisine lies in its smaller, local eateries. Here, you can taste homemade dishes made with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. From hearty stews to grilled meats, seafood caught fresh from the sea, and delicious pastries, the food in Croatia reflects the country's diverse landscape and cultural influences. The best part is that these dishes are often served in family-run restaurants, where you can enjoy a meal in a cozy, welcoming atmosphere. Croatia is full of hidden secrets that make it a special and unique place to visit. Beyond its famous cities and islands, there are countless lesser-known spots where you can escape the crowds and immerse yourself in the country's natural beauty, rich history, and local traditions. Whether you're exploring the quiet islands, tasting world-class wines and olive oil, or experiencing the authentic way of life in small villages, Croatia has so much to offer beyond what most tourists see. The country's hidden gems are waiting to be discovered, and once you do, you'll understand why Croatia is one of Europe's best-kept secrets. While the summers in Croatia are perfect for beach lovers, the winters can be a bit of a different story. In northern Croatia, the temperatures can drop quite a bit, and it can get really cold, especially if you're not used to winter weather. If you plan on spending time in that part of the country during the colder months, make sure you're ready prepared for the weather. This could mean packing warmer clothes and being ready for the chill. But don't worry, if you're in the coastal areas like Split or Dubrovnik, the winters are much milder. The temperature tends to stay more moderate, and it's still quite comfortable, making the coastal regions a great option for those who want to experience Croatia year-round. So, while the winter months may be a bit tough up north, the coast remains a perfect place to visit even in the off-season. Another thing to consider when living in Croatia is the language. Croatian is the official language, and while many people, especially in tourist areas, speak English, it's not universally understood in every corner of the country. In the more rural areas or smaller villages, you might find fewer people fluent in English. That's why learning a few basic Croatian phrases can be very helpful and go a long way in building connections with the locals. Croatians are generally warm and friendly, and they'll really appreciate it when you try to speak their language, even if it's just a simple dobar dan, good day, or hvala, thank you. It shows that you respect their culture and are making an effort to communicate, which can lead to better experiences and interactions. Plus, learning the basics of the language can make daily tasks like ordering food, asking for directions, or shopping much easier. While many people speak English in the bigger cities or tourist areas, you might run into a language barrier when you go to smaller towns or more remote places. In those areas, communication could be a bit tricky if you don't speak Croatian, so it's a good idea to be prepared. You could consider learning a few key phrases before you arrive, or even download a translation app on your phone to help you navigate tricky situations. Knowing just a little bit of the language can make a big difference, and it can also make you feel more connected to the local culture. Even if your pronunciation isn't perfect, most locals will appreciate your effort and will be more than willing to help you out. Another challenge to keep in mind when living in Croatia is the cost of living. While it's true that Croatia is much cheaper than many other European countries, prices can vary depending on where you are. Major cities like Zagreb and Split, as well as tourist-heavy areas along the coast, can be more expensive, especially when it comes to accommodation, dining, and entertainment. If you're on a tight budget, you might want to look for housing and activities outside of the more popular areas. Rural parts of Croatia or smaller towns will be much more affordable, and you'll still experience the beauty of the country without paying the higher prices found in big cities. It's all about knowing where to go to get the most value for your money. Public transportation is another thing to consider when living in Croatia. While it's generally reliable, the system may not be as extensive or frequent as what you might be used to in larger countries. In big cities, you'll find buses, trams, and taxis to get around. But if you're in a more remote area or smaller village, public transport may not be as convenient. Renting a car might be a good option if you plan to explore the more rural areas or if you live somewhere where public transportation is limited. That being said, if you stick to the bigger cities or the coast, public transport is more accessible, and it's relatively affordable compared to other European destinations. One thing that's often overlooked is Croatia's bureaucracy. Like many countries, Croatia has its own set of rules and regulations, and you may find dealing with paperwork a bit challenging, especially if you're not familiar with the system. Things like registering your residence, applying for permits, or even setting up utilities may take some time and effort. It's not impossible, but you should be prepared to deal with some red tape and be patient as you navigate through the necessary procedures. Having the help of a local or someone who has gone through the process before can be really helpful in making things smoother. Lastly, while Croatia is a relatively safe country to live in, it's still important to stay aware of your surroundings, especially in tourist areas or crowded spots. Petty theft, such as pickpocketing, can occasionally happen, just like in any major tourist destination. However, this is something you'll find in most places. So it is always wise to keep an eye on your belongings and be cautious in busy areas. Aside from that, Croatia is known for its friendly, welcoming people, and most people find that they feel very safe living and traveling here. While Croatia offers an amazing quality of life and an incredibly affordable lifestyle, there are a few things to keep in mind before you pack your bags. From the winter weather in the north to the language barrier and the occasional bureaucracy, it's important to be prepared for these challenges. That said, with the right mindset and a bit of planning, Croatia can be an amazing place to live, offering a unique blend of beauty, culture, and slower pace of life. Just be aware of the little challenges, and you'll find that living in Croatia is an experience you'll never forget. So, after hearing all of this, do you think $500 a month is enough to live the Croatian dream? Could you imagine swapping your current life for one of sunshine, culture, and a slower pace? I can't decide that for you, but I can tell you this: Croatia might be the affordable paradise you've been looking for. The country offers stunning landscapes, a relaxed lifestyle, and rich history, all without the high price tag of many other European destinations. Whether it's lounging by the sea, exploring ancient towns, or enjoying delicious food, Croatia provides an opportunity to live comfortably and at your own pace. What makes it even better is that you don't have to wait to start living your Croatian dream. The best part? You can actually start living here today if you choose to, with its affordable cost of living and welcoming atmosphere. Making the move to Croatia might be easier than you think. Sure, it might take a bit of planning and adjusting to the lifestyle, but with the right mindset, Croatia can offer you a fresh start in an exciting new chapter in your life. So, go ahead and think about it. What's holding you back from taking the leap? Is it the weather, the language, or the idea of a big change? Whatever it is, take a moment to reflect on the possibilities. Imagine what it would be like to wake up in a beautiful Croatian town every day, surrounded by stunning views and a laid-back way of life. Could this be the change you've been craving? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you had $500, what would be the first thing you'd do in Croatia? Would you start exploring the islands, trying the local cuisine, or maybe just relaxing on the beach? Whatever your dream Croatian adventure looks like, now is the time to start thinking about it. It might just be the fresh start you've been looking for. As you sit there thinking about it, ask yourself, what's really holding you back from living your dream life? Maybe it's fear of the unknown. Maybe it's uncertainty about taking the leap. But one thing is for sure: Croatia offers you the chance to live a life that is simple, affordable, and beautiful. Imagine waking up to the sound of the waves crashing on the shore, enjoying delicious local food, and spending your days exploring ancient towns and breathtaking landscapes. It's the kind of life that many people dream of, yet it's within your reach. Living in Croatia doesn't mean you have to give up your dreams. It means embracing a new way of life that's rich in culture, nature, and experiences. You get to enjoy all the beauty of a European country without the stress and high cost of living that comes with places like Paris, London, or New York. Croatia offers the perfect balance: modern comforts with a slower, more relaxed pace. It's a place where you can truly live and breathe, surrounded by nature and a welcoming community. You don't have to be afraid of making the change. Starting a new chapter in a place like Croatia doesn't mean leaving everything behind. It means taking a chance on something better. Sometimes, the hardest part is just taking that first step. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone, to stick with what's familiar. But the real growth comes when you challenge yourself. It takes a little courage to make the leap, but once you do, the rewards are worth it. You'll find yourself in a place that feels like home, with a lifestyle that lets you enjoy life at your own pace. If you're feeling uncertain, that's completely normal. Change can be intimidating, but it's also incredibly exciting. Think about all the new experiences you could have in Croatia, the people you could meet, the places you could explore, the food you could try. The life you've always dreamed of could be waiting for you in Croatia, and all it takes is a little bit of courage to start your own adventure. So, don't let fear hold you back. Living in Croatia is more than just a dream, it is a possibility that is ready for you to grab. It's all about taking that first step, and from there, the world is yours. Whether you're drawn to the peaceful coast, the charming villages, or the rich history, Croatia is a place where you can live life fully. All it takes is the courage to make it happen. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive into Croatia's hidden treasures. Now it's time for you to decide, what do you think? Are you ready to pack your bags and start living your Croatian dream? Or are you still on the fence? I know it's a big decision, but the opportunities Croatia offers are hard to ignore. From its affordable living to its stunning landscapes and rich culture, it might just be the perfect place for you to start your next adventure. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below and share your dream destination. Maybe it's Croatia, maybe it's somewhere else, but wherever it is, I want to know what's calling to you. Is it the beautiful beaches, the slower pace of life, or maybe the amazing food and culture? Whatever it is, I hope this video has helped you think about what's possible for your future. Maybe, just maybe, your next big move will be to Croatia. The country has so much to offer, and the lifestyle is something many people dream of but don't always think is possible. If you're feeling inspired, why not take that first step toward making it a reality? Thanks again for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video, where we'll be exploring more exciting destinations on a budget. Until then, take care. And who knows, maybe your next chapter will start in Croatia.